You look.
It's the California light out here.
You look like an honest to goodness truck driver. Like you don't you don't just do this on TV. Al Pedregon, congratulations.
Thank you, Darius. I appreciate it very much.
You had a big year. Catch me up on how you did at regionals.
So I was on that day. I got 250 points out of the 300. So yeah, so the best score I have ever received in any rodeo. So I was just on. I remember from the previous year or back in 2023 when we went to nationals.
Yeah.
It was just it felt like familiar. That tractor felt familiar. So I was just like, okay. So I had that going.
That's a good feeling because most of the time you feel really uncomfortable when you climb in that track. You're like, oh, I hate that nothing's where I wish it was because this is different from my daily driver. And to be at ease, like if that's got to be an advantage because it just slows your heart down a little bit. You're like, I feel good, I feel comfortable. Let's do this.
You got to think about the spot when I was walking up. That front license plate was right on the line, like a parking line. So when I sat down and I looked out,
this is how champions think.
Yes, right.
This is
on
like
the spot corrections.
Yep, this is the stuff that goes through their mind. Whereas, someone who's not experienced gets in and is just kind of in a daze. Like, where am I?
Like,
what?
You're looking into the crowd, right?
Yeah.
And which I did the first time I competed in 2022.
Everybody does.
I looked into the crowd. Don't look into the crowd.
Yeah. As much as you want to, ignore the crowd. So that is awesome. So you got in and you were already dialed in. You were looking at where you needed to look. You were seeing what you needed to see. Was the region? This is regionals we're talking about, right?
Regionals.
Correct. Was the regionals course? Did it play to your strengths? Like, were you lucky in that way?
Ryan Ibarra has like a sixth sense of vision, and what we practice was a couple things was on there, and it's just like months before, right? So once again, the course was familiar, but you got to execute. One thing is to understand what you got to do, but the day of, right? You only get one try. It's only the only one that matters, and it just felt. You still get that nervousness, right? That you're competing and everybody's watching.
If you don't, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, but at the same time, you're just like, all right, we know what we got to do, and you just plan, and then you got to execute.
Yeah,
right. You got to execute. So it's okay. You can practice terribly. But when when the day performs and you're on, that's like, oh, great, and then just waiting, right? The wait, waiting for all the other competitors to compete.
It's awful.
And then you're watching them, and you're like, oh, that guy had a good run, or man,
and you're
was
seeing,
I good enough?
And you're seeing that other guys had ideas that you didn't. Where you're like, oh, that's smart. I like what he did there.
Yeah. Or sometimes I'm like, don't watch me. I don't want you to learn something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So where did you finish at regionals then?
Regionals first place with 250 points. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
But put a stamp of validation.
Yeah.
I'm going to state.
So then let's go forward to state. You guys in the South, you guys had an extra week, right? Or were you this year?
About two weeks.
So you guys had the extra week this year. Gotcha.
Yeah, we have 2 weeks, and then we went to Sacramento.
Yeah.
And competed in state on that Sunday.
Okay, and then so tell me about state then.
So state, it was Sacramento. It was drizzle, a light drizzle throughout the competition. So we're like, man, but once again, you're not just a fair weather driver, you're an all-weather driver.
Yeah. And hey,
and all-weather competitors.
You're in NorCal. Buddy, you're not in LA anymore.
Exactly.
Expect a little rain.
So we did get some rain. So we walked the course. It's more focused business. You could tell who is like not sure, because once they give us that packet, we get that packet. We take it with us on the course, and we're drawing. We're putting the rules, and everybody just. That's a daisical, but I'm like, we got to stay focused.
Yeah.
The other competitors.
Yeah, exactly. Stay on point.
and you ask certain questions because you hear maybe the problem explained or it to be scored. You know it's kind of incorrect what they said, so you ask the question.
Of course, yeah.
Is
just
our
clarifying.
drive tire? Yeah, just clarifying. Is it just any part of our drive tire has to hit it, or the entirety of the drive tire has to drive through this moving scale stop? And they're like, oh, let me check. And then they're like, yeah, you're right. It's the entire tire has to go through.
Yeah.
And so,
but good to have the confirmation that your instincts were correct.
Yes. The course captains, they don't want to be hearing, oh, it looks simple, because you can't say that either, right? You got to give the course its respect. And then the pre-trip, I felt like, where are the discrepancies? You know what I mean?
That's not a good feeling.
Where is the discrepancies? I'm like, this tractor and trailer are so clean and so brand new.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
I hate that feeling, but sometimes it happens, and you're just like, man, I am not seeing anything. I'm calling things out, but I got to be honest, I'm not actually seeing anything. Yeah, so that doubt, right? That doubt to the very end, and you're like, and then talking to some of the competitors, they come up, I'm like, did you already do the pre-trip? They're like, yeah. I'm like, did you? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, is it me or it was hard to find? I'm like, okay, good. It wasn't just me. Good.
It was glad my competitors had a tough time with the pre-trip as well.
Exactly. What's worse is when they start saying, oh, did you find this? Did you find this? Did you find this? And everything, you're like, nope.
It's just
that's a horrible feeling.
It is.
So you were all in the same boat. So you felt like, okay, if my drive was in the ballpark, cool.
Yes.
If they feel the same as I do about the pre-trip, cool. It means like I'm in the running here. Like we're all having similar experiences.
And then the written test, I was like, okay, we study a lot this book. Even though this book, you start opening the pages and you start like going one of these things.
Of course, it's easy to zone out. But again, champions know you just have to spend those hours.
And then when they announced Fonseca, the first one, it was just like, all right. And then so we're cheering.
You're like, dude, we're in there.
We're like, yes. And then then I believe they called Ryan next, or me. And when they called me, I'm like, wow. It just took the hat off, put on some cones.
Yeah.
Went up there, was happy.
Of course.
Shook everybody's hand, got that trophy, posed for the picture, and gave my signature.
Of course.
Give my signature move.
Yeah.
It's actually on the California CTA for the photos. So I'm like, yes.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I can't wait to be in the same room and get to hug everybody again. I'm so excited for this year.
Just can't wait for nationals. You know that first year that I was there was more of in awe. Of the whole environment, right? Didn't know what to expect, and also looking forward to Robert Foskey.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. He's I think he's got the big role this year.
Yeah, he does. He definitely does. And so I'm like, all right. I was in awe of everybody that's there. And then the guys, Pete and hopefully some of the other guys, it's a class act. So funny story, real quick. So in regionals, right, I already competed. So I went to go to see the package side. And it was course 1, I was course 4, so we went to the other side.
Yeah.
And just standing watching there, and you're seeing all the FedEx drivers, and some people are sitting down. And one goes, "Are you competing?" Oh no, I already competed in the 5-axle. He goes, "Where's the UPSers in package?" I'm like, "We didn't have any this year."
Yeah.
In state, and then they're like, "Oh, why not?" I'm like, "Why does FedEx have so many?" Right? They threw that name out there. I didn't.
Of course.
All right. And you guys only have so limited. I'm like, because we go for quality, not quantity.
Yeah. Well, man, I'm taking up enough of your time at this point. You got work to do.
Oh, a little bit.
Buddy, I appreciate you setting a little time aside here for me. This was awesome.
Thank you, Darius. I appreciate this.
Yeah.
Beautiful stuff.
Yeah. I love what we're doing here.